Hi guys, this week we're talking about things we might want another series for, or another movie or OVA or something like that, and why we might like it a particular way. So, yeah, there's probably going to be spoilers in this, so if you don't want to be spoiled for Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad, Eureka 7, or Cowboy Bebop, you can just, stop watching. Or you can just mute it and then watch my lips move like this. And then leave the page after the video ends, if you want to do it that way. So, first off, I'd like to have an Eureka 7 movie. There already was one, but I think I'd like a more satisfying one, because they kind of went with a re-envisioning of the series as a whole, and just telling a different story with the same but different characters, kind of, and, it wasn't that enjoyable. I don't know if a lot of people liked it, and I think a lot of the problem was people wanted to see what happened after the end. It sort of ended on a cliffhanger, and there was a little teaser at the very end of the last episode of what was going to happen, but you wanted to see all the characters back together again and stuff like that, and they kind of said, well, we didn't want to just continue the story, we wanted to do a new story, because if people like me need a new thing, and I think they're a little out of touch with their fans when that happened. They're like, oh, but we don't want to just do an add-on story, we want to do something different with these characters, because they'll like that, and no. But yeah, didn't like the Eureka 7 movie. I'd like something a little more satisfying, because I don't want, there's a new series, which I don't know anything about, actually, but what I would like is just kind of sort of what happened with Fullmetal Alchemist, where at the end the first Fullmetal Alchemist series, where they sort of told what happened at the very end following the series. That's what I would like to see. I mean, with Eureka 7 it was kind of resolved, but I still want them to maybe come up with a new story just about the aftermath of the series, maybe, and just tell us what happened. With Cowboy Bebop, I don't want another series. I think I like how it ended. There's questions as to whether or not Spike was dead, and the characters all kind of left. But I would like a little more stuff, because it was a fun series, just really well done. And basically kind of what they did with the movie, maybe another movie, where they just tell sort of a self-contained story that's almost kind of like a longer episode that would go within the series as a whole before the start. Between the start and finish of the series, it would just kind of be in there somewhere. It doesn't really matter, because it's not part of the continuity, but not all the episodes really dealt with the continuity, just another story. I mean, that's what they did with at least the one movie you've seen. I don't know if there's more movies, I haven't looked at that, but it'd be cool. I think a lot of people have said that they wouldn't mind another movie like Cowboy Bebop the movie that was just a self-contained story that was in there somewhere. Lastly, I would like another Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad season. They did do a live-action movie, which I haven't seen, which is probably pretty cool, but wasn't necessarily supposed to be exactly like the series. It was supposed to tie into it, but not tie into it, but it was supposed to be similar, but it wasn't the exact same focus and way it was done as the series. Because with Beck, it ended off the last episode ended off right before they went to America, and then the post-credits, them getting back, and Koyuki talking to Maho about the trip to America. And I think, because there's a lot of more manga story there, and the first series ended well, but I think it would have been cool to see an anime series dealing with their adventures in America. The manga after America kind of just keeps going on and on with not quite as much purpose. They have troubles, they overcome them, they have troubles, they overcome them, and when it ends, it just kind of ends off. It's hey, we're just going to keep playing music, and it doesn't have a huge climax at the end. So I don't know, after doing the America arc with an anime series, maybe you could do a few OVAs a little bit, but just because there's not much in the manga for a definitive ending. I just want another series that deals with America, because it was a great series, great music, and enjoyable. So, yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see a Rec 7 movie, a satisfying Rec 7 movie. I'll put that as the qualifier there. Just want another Cowboy Bebop movie just for the fun of it. And I don't want another series there, because I think we should, the way it ended was good. And then Beck, I want to see the America arc. That's what I got.